Hello and welcome back to another Casual Night Chit Chat show. It is episode 14. Wow, no, time really flies. Time flies, and we are in the second week of April. Ugh, no, time definitely does flies. Okay. Okay, so let's begin with the most first thing first. Make sure Brawlers is running, make sure I am ready in terms of topic. And I just realized I did not type anything for the devlog 13. No. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little housekeeping in terms of development and whatnot. So hang in there a little bit while I get all these things up and running. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to this first. Yes, yes. Okay, in the chat here, make sure I get the what do you call this? Yes, this is up. Okay, first thing first, housekeeping. Devlog 13 is season 0 and the diamond takes first spot. Okay, so that's that. And then we want to, okay, so we have a few work in progress item. I also need to check Twitter later. Actually, you know what, let's check now. Because I think I did put a tease out for season 0, but I did not get enough time to show, but I think I did show. But today we're going to do an official reveal and work in progress update. So that's that. And that would be it for the season 0 work in progress. No, actually, it's a huge laundry list of work in progress update. That's why I need to do my housekeeping right now. Hey there, Brichter. Welcome to the stream. Okay, while I'm queuing up something, I'm just double checking a few things. And yes, I did have. There we go. This was on. Oh, they didn't put the time. Oh, wait, there we go. 4th of April. Timestamp is 4th of April, and that is on the Thursday. So literally the stream, yeah, the previous stream. Straight up game 1, we have Brichter. We're gonna play. You're gonna go play a little bit more reckless right now. Gonna play a little bit for all we know. No, not for all we know. I'm trying to do this housekeeping. Okay, so so we have work in progress. Ah, so close. So close. Okay, let me go back to Discord and type what I need to type. Okay, take first spot. This is Tuesday, and then work in progress model. This is Thursday. All right, and then because Tuesday not much has went. 4-2 again. No. Yeah, actually last episode I didn't talk too much. For episode 13, yeah, not much. We're talking because Tuesday I didn't do any game dev, heavy game dev per se, so I didn't log in. Ah, dang it. Played the wrong number. Should have played 5-3. Wrong hand. Might be able to capitalize a bit, but no, wrong hand. Wrong hand, but turns out to be okay hand. Turns out. No, 5-3 actually has to be 5-3. Yeah, okay, anyway. So Tuesday, really not much of a game dev. And then Thursday, okay, so Thursday we start to, what do you call this? Rebuild. Okay, so I'm gonna add that later into the Discord while I focus this game just a little bit. Not my best hand, but we did manage to get away. Next hand, 7-8, maybe? 7-8 maybe? 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 Yeah, let's follow through 6-1. I don't want to play 7-8 just yet. Probably the last hand. If Victor plays 6, I might fold. Okay, not yeah. Let's fold. Let's fold for safety. 6-8, okay. Not to say I don't want to go for it, but it feels like I should not go for it. Doesn't feel doesn't feel okay. Unfortunately, we throw away 1 on that hand. We should be able to squeeze. Oh no, unable to squeeze. Unable to squeeze, so we play 7-2. Or I want to squeeze with a power card. But maybe this is a good play. Maybe this is a good play. Maybe. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Early 8. I mean, Victor could do an 8-8 and then force me to play a 3. That's why I was looking at it. It's like, yeah, could force me to play a 3 there. But you know what? I got it. Gotcha. Yeah, on one hand, it feels a slightly bit too early for it. Just slightly. We're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play again. Because this round, I could roughly fold if I need to. 6-8. Does it have enough? 6-8? Go for it. Go for it. Well, why did I say 6-8? 7-8? Yeah, no. I just realized. I mean, I like to say a lot of 6-8 when it comes to 7-8. Oh no! No! By 1 point. By 1 point. GG. It was the right idea, but lost by 1 point. It was the right idea. Yeah, nah. It's a bit hard to crawl back from this round. Truth be told. It's a bit hard to, because I don't really have any power cards to cash in a little bit more. Because if I have a power card or 2 here, yeah, doable. Sort of. By 1 point. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to chase though. I need to chase. That's the problem right now. I need to chase. So all Britain needs is a nice set of hands. Then that's about it. GG. GG. Lost by 1 point. Lost by 1 point. Because we can play. If we play 8-8 here, it's like can go far. If we had power cut on the previous hand, we would. We would. Okay. Housekeeping time. Alright. So WIP model showcase. Thursday, and then season 0 ends. What did I do on Thursday? Oh yeah, all right. So Tuesday, nothing much actually. Preparing for combat overhaul. All right, this preparing for combat overhaul for raid and single player game. Yeah, I just need to remember to type all this, but sometimes, you know, I'm tired. Too tired to talk about, to type. Okay, so we have preparing combat overhaul. Alright, so that's it. Not much done over here. Not much dev done over here. Actually preparing. Oh, we have Daily Diamond now. I will not give up the first hand in general. What was I thinking? Okay, so I know I did talk a bit about was it Brawl for All? Arena Brawl for, no. I I really forgotten what I talk about. That's why logging my development is important. Yeah, but I know I didn't get a lot of things done. What do you call this? Last Tuesday. Yes, because Tuesday was, I remember, like, yeah, close up the score and everything. I know I did talk a little bit about combat, but not much. Not a lot. Just a little bit. And then I think that's it, right? Yeah, I don't remember doing much productivity over on that department. That's what I remembered. I didn't do a lot of productivity. Because I'm figuring out what did I do extra on the site. No, I don't really have anything extra on the site. Because most of the site was on Thursday. Thursday was the live stream dev. That's how I remember. Because I know I fixed a few things, and then I found out a few things are broken, and then we went through a few small little not say hot fix, like temporary fix, and then I wanted to at least, because I was thinking, like, could it be on a Tuesday, and then Thursday we just full blown focus on just get certain things up and running. Yeah, because that's the part I've forgotten which day it was. But I have a feeling probably it's nothing. Yeah, probably it's nothing. That's, no, that's it. Okay, you know what? For now, since I cannot recall, I only can recall bits and pieces over there. But still, Tuesday, I believe Tuesday we didn't get a lot of things done. So a lot of things was made up on Thursday instead. And I just realized my cards, I only have three cards. 3 card Monte. I know I did talk a little bit about Brawl for All combat. That's the question though. That's the question. Which part was I talking? You know what? Doesn't matter, because we're gonna talk about it for this episode. Yeah, today. We're gonna not say cherry pick. I'm gonna just figure out the game mechanic and how they deploy for Brawl for All, because it's definitely RNG heavy. So we want to just dissect a little bit. We want to find some good pieces over there and see if we can do it. I don't like this hand. So I'm gonna fold. I could push in. Oh no, I could. The problem is right now power. Power. Oh, I could push in for that. Unfortunately, I could not return the favor. I was figuring out a little bit on that side, but I don't want to lose my power for the sake of something else. But unfortunately, I might. Oh no. Okay, we are kind of back in the game. Because I was about to say if Daily Diamond calls this hand, then we are on a GG. Unfortunately, I have to flex. 8-8, let's go. I want to play a little bit softy, but 8-8, let's go. GG. GG. Oof, that was lucky. That was lucky. Okay. So I couldn't recall Tuesday. So Thursday we have work in progress model showcase, and then we definitely have live game dev. So I'm gonna put inside here. Okay, so cut live game dev, and then what did we? Okay, so we found out, because I know I did say something about, because I don't know if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday, right? So I did say along the lines like, in the raid, something was broken to begin with. That's why I cannot apply that on on single player. The single player was missing some certain things. Half of me, half of me think it's on a Tuesday. The other half thinks that it's on a Thursday that I say that sentence. So right now it's already ironed out, so that's good. We have a little bit of combat done as well. So I'm gonna do some showcase later. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. I don't have anything else that I can recall doing extra. Yeah, no, couldn't recall. I really couldn't. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, so we need to yeah, I still lose. I was about to think like, would I be able to punch through? No. I still lose the matched. Ugh. What else? Let's see. What else did I that I can think of that is a little bit more on a yeah, 3 is a decent play. I won't put 3-3, but 3-3 no. No, that's it. That's it. All right, cool, cool. I think that's enough of thinking about what I have done, because yeah, now going back and forth doesn't really matter, because today I will showcase what I have done, and then we can sort of backtrack, all right, air quotes. So there we go. Okay. So what we have now is I kind of have a finalized version of the yellow hat, and that would be out for that would be what you call this would be available hopefully by Thursday. All right, gonna go through a few checks for this. Of course, presentation is key, and then we have probably, if there is a fix or if there's a creative feedback from Daily Diamond, then I will, yeah, we will do it next week. If not, then I think not next week. Either way, it's next week, because I need to render. I need to get a few things up and running, get some lists of laundry lists for the drop. Okay, so yes, next week. Next week. The only difference is, would I put more time on making the model or more time developing game? Yeah, no, let's go for this instead. No. I want to push in with a 5-3, 5-8. Let's see if I lose to a 5-8. Oh, no, a 5-8. 5-8 I would have punched in. But I will lose in terms of what do you call this? By 1 point. By 1 point and not enough damage. So we're gonna play 4-1. Richter might play 5 or 6, because previously was a flex. 7, there we go. Unfortunately, even if this is a flex, I couldn't punch in because I'm flexing. At least I chipped some damage off, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, all my flexes lost by 1 point. That's not fun. Not fun at all. But it's okay. It's GG. Oh no, I don't have a power card to come back. All right, let's flex all day long. Okay, GG. If I play 5-8, I still most likely will lose this hand. Yeah, that's yeah. If you have a strong hand, you don't need to put 1 anymore. That's like. But then again, that's mainly for mind games. I'm immune to that already. So GG. Yeah, I lost by 1 point. Except for 1 or 2 hands where I could reverse. Question is, can I? Would I? Did I have enough? No. We played. I played as best as I can. Just got beat up by a 1 point challenge. Yeah. Just got beat out by 1 point. There was 2. Okay, the first hand, no. That flex versus flex. The flex versus flex lost by 1 point. Salty. I am salty. I am salty because I could have played a different hand. Could have, but I decided to play as a flax against a flax. So that's interesting for sure. Daily Diamond rematch. Cool. All right, cool. We are still on time. I still, yeah, no, I'm still a bit disappointed for not remembering and typing for last episode stream. Still a little bit upset. Fall? Oh, come on. Come on. Why don't you call? Okay, so Deathlock 13, make sure everything is there. So now I'm gonna go through 14. 14 is quite straightforward since I already now say come prepared. Okay, what's the difference between 2-1 or 1-2, right? Unfortunately, I supposed to play a 1-2 instead. Yeah, I'm gonna put a 2. Could put a 2. Maybe I could get away. Maybe. Fall? Yes. Yes. All right. So we're gonna do okay, it did. It did. Makes no difference anyway. Actually it makes a slight, I mean, makes no difference for me, but it does make a big difference for Daily Diamond. Okay. Don't forget to bet. Don't forget to bet. Oh. Deathlock 14. Boop. Okay. We got Deathlock 14. No. No, call me out. Okay, cool. Could have done the other way around though. If Daily Diamond plays a 1, I have a high chance of calling the hand. Because I want to. If it's a 1. If it's a 6, I can easily let it go. No big deal. No big deal. Unless I have a power card, then probably if I can play a 5-3 next turn, that would be fantastic. But the question is, would it able to get in? Fall? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, we'll play 6-7. It's minus 2 points from my liking. Six? Oh, that's a 6-8 though. That is a strong feeling of a 6-8. But I'll punch in. 1 point challenge. 1 point challenge. Because the previous hand, the reason why I say this is a high 6-8 probably. No? No? Okay, no, this hand I challenge for the sake of challenging, but the previous hand. Okay. We'll write this out. We'll write this out. Unless Daily Diamond plays an 8-8, okay? 8-8, it will be painful because I know Daily Diamond is chasing. I knew Daily Diamond is chasing. I have like two. Okay, this is technically, this hand is technically the official chance to flex. But because I saw 2-8, so might as well just take the opportunity, let it sweat a little bit. And now we will ride. Unless Daily Diamond already holds 2 8s, then that would be dangerous for me. I would play 2-5 first. Might not be the best hand because now if Daily Diamond keeps recycling the hand, the odds of getting the cards Daily Diamond, yeah, get the hand Wow, no. No. Wow, really cycling the hand. Really, really cycling the hand. Another fold? Huh? Huh? I am curious now. That's a lot of hand cycling. Slightly a little bit more. Okay, maybe not though. Maybe not. We'll look at the timer. We'll look at the timer. Because it feels off. Right? This last two hands feels off. Yeah, no, then that means it's not. It's not a GG. It's not a GG. This is a weird game. Weird game for sure. I mean, a win is a win, but still, the win has no meaning. I'll still take the win, but it feels just weird, right? Feels weird, doesn't feel right, feels like Daily Diamond got disconnected in a way on the last I think last 3 to 4 hands minimum. No, not minimum. Last two hand I think it's guaranteed already. Like something is off. Something is off. Maybe the third hand was also the same thing because it feels quite similar. Because I think, yeah, nah, I'm gonna call out all 4 hands. All 4 hands was weird. Weird. Okay. Anyway, devlog. So we got all our devlogs up and running. Because I know, okay, so on 2nd April. Yeah, no, so yeah, last week was just questionable. The development for last week was questionable indeed. I still cannot wrap my head around. Like I still cannot. I'm still disappointed, and I still want to try to get. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay because Tuesday, we got the modeling. So Tuesdays there's no game dev. It's mainly a modeling session. All right, so I'm just gonna put here modeling session for Tuesday, and then Thursday, that's where we do our but I know for Tuesday, yeah, I just need that to rest. Okay, all right, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with it because we won. Okay, so we're gonna recap Tuesday. Yeah, so today we're gonna recap what I have done for the previous episode because on one end I really forgotten what I did. As in details. I knew what I did, but I forgotten what I did. We have the modeling showcase. We have as much update as I can give as that I've done. So yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So we're gonna wait for this, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about Brawl for All style of combat system. I'm gonna call them arenas. How do we categorize Brawl for All? Yeah, go for it. How do we categorize that? Wow, 1 point again. 1 point again. Looks like this probably is a 1 point. 1+1 -1 point challenge. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the question before we reach halftime. Is what are the styles for Brawl for All, right? So we're gonna break down a little bit. Okay. So it is RNG based, but how RNG based it was. So we want to categorize a few things here and there for a few small reasons. One, I'm starting to build the game. As you can see, the game partially, slightly, I break it up and move towards that direction a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Because I don't want it to be 100% RNG based. That's for sure. That's for sure. And that's about it. Yeah, I don't want it to be 100%, and I want to incorporate a few what do you call this? Games that is done on the I want to use Twitchy Tides and Grubs, right? The Grub style of player control gameplay when it comes to Twitch. Of course, single player you get full control, so that's a different thing. And I don't want to separate. So basically, what you get on the Twitter, no, so the single player version will be available on the Twitter side, which means you get not Twitter, Twitch side. So you get to use the Twitch chatbot to do the commands. And I don't want it to stray too far off between these two builds. Yep, that's it. I don't stray too far off. So it has to be very similar in terms of combat style and whatnot. Controls will be slightly different, right? Because for the single player game, you'll be using buttons and mostly buttons. And then for the Twitch side, you will use the chat. And then the difference is because there is multiplayer. Yeah, I'm building with multiplayer capability for Twitch chat. That's it, right? So there are some things they will share in terms of the game mechanic. In fact, the core main game mechanic they will share, but overall it would be it will split up just a little bit. So yeah, and anyway, point challenge, lost again by 1 point. So there we go. That's that, and I think that's about it. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that is the premise of the episode for this week, episode 14. And of course, season 0 reward drop, and then of course prepare for season. Oh my goodness! You know what? I'll take the bait. And on top of that, the what do you call this? The season where was I? Season 1, right? Season 1. I need to prepare some story for that. GG. Keep losing by 1 point. A bit hard to catch up. Okay, cool. So with that, I'm gonna showcase the item for season 0. Okay, gonna first go through this, make sure everything is all written out. Right, season 0 ends, Daily Diamond takes first spot, so there we go. Season 0, if you, so 1 of 1, 1 of 1 drop. Okay, so we got that. Preparing for combat overhaul, because I know Tuesday we didn't really do a lot of live game dev, that's the reason why, but at the same time, I was like, did we actually did it? Okay. Tuesday, Thursday, one modeling session. We have a work in progress model showcase, live game dev. This is where we break down the Twitch raid, raid adventure. Okay, yeah, so we start breaking down to this, and then some code revision. All right, and then of course the most important key thing is decision. There we go. Decision 2. No, not decision. Yeah, no, decision 2 match the single player. Yeah, single player game to the rate. Okay, so we already have some criteria for that. That's the reason why. All right, so that's done. Now I'm gonna load up my. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna push this here. Put it to bot mode. Yes, we got this. Okay, ta-da! First thing first, Small little thing. So we have a cool hat. All right, it is already applied to the game, so cool. The only question is, does it have stats right now? The answer is not really have a, yeah, it doesn't really have a stat. It's just a cosmetic for now. But for single player, it should have some stats. It should have. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click play because this is the most important part. Now we have two. Oh no, nope. Press the wrong thing. Okay. I would go for this first. Okay, yes. All right, so I did quick little blocking, but this blocking is not complete yet because I need to do a few modeling and whatnot, and I think we have a few things that I have kind of confirmed in a way. Okay, so we have the house, we have a gym, we have campfire, and then this is the go to for an adventure. Now for house, basically this is your main island manager. So if you need to upgrade, this is where it goes. Like gym, okay, so gym is for you to kind of improve, no, not kind of, it is to improve your avatar stats. Okay, basically in game terms, this is where you get your buff or stat buff. Do I want to change it for item manage? Okay, no. For now, gym is stat buff. And then campfire, all right, so the campfire part is now a little bit obsolete because I don't know what to do with it already. And now here comes the no fun part is now it's clashing. Okay, so we have one small thing we need to fix, but before we fix that, what I want to do is making sure that everything is working on both ends. So let me click play. Again, actually, I pressed the wrong thing. All right, so mood HP, yeah. So we click this and then you go to a different island, and this island you will fight against monster and whatnot. So in this case, yeah. So everything is working in a way on this end. Now this is important because this will carry over to the Twitch chat. So this is the main game that you guys will be able to play in season 1. So I need to get this up as fast as I can. Unfortunately, I might not be able to hit it in time. The estimation for this thing to go live is on next week, mid-April. Mid-April, we will launch season 1. I'm going to give you a slight little tease for the title. All right, so we have Prime Ape Paradise for season 0. All right, season 1, it's gonna be a little bit more combat team. You know what? I'll take it back. The title is not ready to be showcased yet. Okay, so in this state, we have one small problem, and that problem is if you realize the character keeps on attacking even though it's not near anything. So this is the part we have to fix, and I'm gonna fix this first. All right, I know there's a bit more issue over everywhere else, but I think this is the most key thing. Okay, so with that, let's begin. Okay, so go to combat mode. I want to get out my script. Because this part, actually I spend more time just going around in circles, in my opinion, not getting the correct thing to do. Okay, so when I'm gonna just press play so that I can, not say visualize, but give you how the sequence go on one end, and I have to recap a little bit on my end as well. So your avatar will run, and this little boy in front will detect to show that, hey, you know what? We have someone over here, so please attack. And then okay, so in this case, it's detected. Now, if we were to remove, the character. Oh no, you know what? I'll use a different one. So if we move, okay, so if we removed, then we're not supposed to attack. Okay. Because if we remove, nothing will happen. On my end, oh, it does check. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So let me open up the script. And then what we're gonna do is, okay, bloop. Roam, attack module. Okay, so attack module, how it does it, it will, where is this? Okay, attack animation, no, so nothing here on update. So that's not what I need. What I need is here. Okay, so it's attacking. Ah, there we go. It's attacking. All right. So I need a very critical thing. So if simple is attacking is true. Okay, so this whole thing is broken. So what we want to do is, if all right, if stop to attack and it's attacking, oh dang it, I can't use this though. Okay. Okay. So the sequence goes like this. Yeah, this is the reason why I need this to visualize a bit. So avatar will go up to here. Once the red ball is once the red ball is touching, or basically boop. Alright, so once this is my detector. So once it does this, it means, hey, we have someone over here, attack. So in this case, what we will go through, there is a script that I've wrote. All right, so let me get that script out. Let me switch. So the script is here. All right, and mouse click location. We have to fix this as well. We have to fix a lot of stuff. I think we don't need this anymore. Okay, there we go. Check in front of AI. So once we check, okay, what is in front, we're gonna, target detected, clear, get hits. And this is the annoying part, because this part, I think this is the broken part of the script. Okay, so once we detected, we check, bloop. All right, detect, ta-da, detect. Okay, so once it's detected, it would say to go and attack. So this is the part we want to change. So we're going to change to void. Yeah, okay, cool. So we change to void, and then we're going to do like this. Check for valid target to initiate attack. Okay, so if it's correct, if everything goes correct, we don't need you. Target detected. Target. Oh, come on. Target detected. And then we want to send a command to the player avatar manager. Problem is, I don't want to use this to send to the player manager, the attack manager. So that's the part. That's the reason why I don't want to do it. So what can we do is, okay, so what we can do, this is going to be the last time I'm trying to do something a bit fancy. Okay, so once we check, okay, so target detected at, all right, so target check. So first thing first, if we have a target, it will get target detected, and then it will return, yeah, okay. If not, all right, so if there's no, Okay, so what I cannot do is here. Else. Now the problem with, oh, no, null. Okay. Maybe I cannot do this. I just want to do a last check and see if I can pull it through. Because what I want to do is, if this thing is not detecting anything, it will come back as false. So maybe because of this, that was my issue, right? Okay, so we're gonna replay again. All right, so this guy goes, and then doop, detected. Okay, and then boop, boop. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rewrite the whole thing. Okay. Okay, cool. So we don't care about anything about that. Right? We don't care anything. We have to rewrite the whole entire structure again. So this is good, this is good, this is good until this part. Okay. AI is near target, AI is stop. And then we're gonna put a new flag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just rewrite this whole entire chunk. Okay, AI parameters is roaming, stop to attack. All right, so we remove stop to attack for now. We want to see what script is clashing. So roaming is for roaming. Moving to attack is self-explanatory. Mouse click location. This is for the normal map. So that's the not normal map. The when you're home island. So I need to fix this. Okay. AI parameters detector. So I'm gonna change to detecting target. We're gonna have a flag and says detect target. Okay, so what it does, it will detect target equals true. So this will turn on the target detectors to make sure we can detect. Now, one of the biggest reason is because what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix down here. So if, which means, all right, now we can check. In general, this is a bit extra, right? We don't really need it, but I just want to recycle some of the code. And we want to clean up this whole entire detecting chunk. All right, AI parameters, detect target. Okay, so what we want to do next as well, we want to have a setup. This is just for future sake. So what we want to do is we want to bring over here, all right, detector position, detector range. So we don't need you anymore. All right, self collides. Okay, so self collider, we need it. One of the big things is we do not want it to detect our own self. All right, done. Perimeters, detecting target. All right, so once the detector is turned on, bloop, via this, now we're gonna go through the whole thing. So detect target is true, check for AI. So this thing happens, and then the ball in front, this is where the detector comes in. So every fixed amount of frame, it will just ping. So it always clear the target. Okay. And then it would check. It will clear first to check what is in front. If we detected something. Now, currently we don't really need this anymore. This whole chunk over here, we don't need this part. So, but I want to have it because it is one of the most important. It's just for visual check. So we're gonna put a visual tag over here or comment. All right, so visual. Okay, there we go. Visual, because we don't really need this anymore because the first one is already up here already, right? really know we are near the target. The question is, are we looking at the target? All right. So once we got this done, okay, okay, check, 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 and then boop, when it pings, all right, it will add, and then when it pings, say, okay, we got, this is the part to check if we got our target. So first thing first, we want to check, is there a target? No. The first check is we want to get is if our target, if the target is if the target is our target, no, if the target is to hit, and to do this we need, we are getting something from the object. So we got this, and then once we got this, then we will say, okay, we have our target, right? Return detect. Okay, so this is a check for the for a target to hit. Yeah, visual confirmation for a target to hit, and then we want to double check if the target is so yeah, first is eligible to hit, and it's just visual confirmation. Next is we want to check is the target our target to hit. So this is the last confirmation. Last confirmation says, hey, this is the correct target. Hit. Target detected to hit. Okay, so now we can bong, right? So this is the part. And now to send the signal. So this is the part where I don't like, because we are sending the AI, no, we're sending a signal to the player manager, which I don't want to. I want this to be a standalone, so that we just read off this, we just read off this script instead. So what we want to do, beep, 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 beep. Okay, cool. Okay, so stop to attack. Now we can use this command. Stop to attack. Target detected. All right, target detected target. Detect. Okay, so target first. Yeah, we don't care about all those yet. Yeah, so if we have a target detected, this is all right. So to run detection. Okay, so this is just debugging stuff. All right, cool. There we go. We don't care about this. We care about the next signal, which is this guy. Stop to attack. Okay. Let's clean up a little bit. 1, 2. Okay, so that means stop to attack equals true. Else. Okay, so else what we're going to do is false. If the target man okay, so this is the interesting part. So if this is not our target, it's false. If it's not, and then it's false as well. So we can now do all of this, and then what we want to do, we want to put this as well, equals null. This mainly for me to check on the site when the game is running. So I don't need to dig through everything. Okay, cool. Everything here is great. So attack, no. So under the MM manager, we delete this guy first because we want to recheck the whole entire thing again. So if this works, which I know it will not return. I cannot use the word I know it will, right? Because there are a few instances where I say, oh, it will, and then it turns out broken. Okay. So for this, what it does is it will, I want to check, all right. Stop to attack. Now, if I pull this guy away, okay. So now when I pull this guy away, and this is where it did not get reset because I am stupid. No, I am stupid for sure. All right, but because we need to do one key thing, because we don't care about here. All right, this thing works if we keep on detecting, but the problem is because we don't keep on detecting. This is where it goes everywhere here. Reset. Okay, so with this reset, we don't need Q anymore because this whole entire detection, this whole entire detection will not work when we are out of range. Simple as that. But we still need it here because what if, right? This is just for safety. Because if I were to, okay, so how do I check this script? It's actually kind of simple though. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and I'm just gonna cancel all of this, right? So let's try it again. Hit play. Now all I want to see right now is the word stop to attack, right? That's it. I just want to see it. So right now we are not engaging, so stop to attack is not checked. Okay, it says stop to attack, but if I pull this guy out, oh, it didn't get reset. Ah, there we go. That was the problem. Okay, so now it's detected. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna manually delete one of the script so that it will not get detected. Okay, so once I stop this, it would say no, AI simple roam. Huh, still say stop to attack. Yikes. Nah, that's not what I want. Looks like I jumped the gun. I said it would be fixed, but no. No. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Okay, close this off. Okay, yes. All right. Target detected is empty. When target detected is empty, return target is good. But why did it still say stop to attack? Let me double check on the script. Okay, yeah, I didn't type anything here. Huh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, you know what? I think we need this guy. Oh. Okay, save it. Stop it. That is interesting indeed. That is interesting. Yeah, on one end, I think my script is way too heavy, too complex, too whatnot. All right, so the key today's episode, especially this Tuesday episode, all right, we did our reveal, we did everything we need to do. I want to get this done, so I'm gonna stream slightly a bit longer before this thing ends. Okay, cool, done. So that was the critical. All right, that was the critical part. Bloop, bloop. Okay, yes, all right, cool. So now the animation will not trigger anymore in terms of attack. So great, now we can go back to our manager and we want to check. It says if it's stopped to attack. No, okay, is attacking is true. All right, equals true. Now what so what happens here is once we finish attack, we will change it to false. And if stop to attack, which means if we don't detect anything, it will not attack anymore. So we can save this. Now we're gonna re and technically speaking, I suppose to talk about the Brawl for All combat system where I want to copy and where I want to yeah, basically copy the mechanic, but then again, it's not really a copy per se because it's about the same game mechanic that I'm gonna implement anyway. All right, stop to attack. It should attack. Okay, good. Now, if I move this guy, okay, so attack. All right. Oop, did attack. So that's not cool. Okay, so what I want to do is one more security check. Not a big deal. I want to check a last check. Okay, this is just safety. So once we attack speed and oh no. Yeah, okay, so if we still have this valid referring attack module attack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everything up here. Everything up here. Attack target, we get the target. Get target and then attack. Boom, done. Done. So that we yeah. Okay, cool. So that's one down. Next up, what we want to do next is this is the next critical thing because these two must work hand in hand before I can sign off and say the game mechanic, the first game, not game mechanic, the single player is not broken and the main game is not broken at the same time. So single player, what I need to do now is I need to click. Okay. So I need to, yes, I can click anywhere I want to go. Now, if I click the windmill, I'll go to the windmill. If I click the gym, it will go to the gym. But if I click anywhere else, it will disengage. Click the campfire, it will disengage. Click gym, disengage. And it is fixed indirectly. All right, so everything is working. Now what I do is I click this guy, and then now this thing will auto walk to where it is. And because I need this ape to move around, I have to, right, there we go. Okay, it's gonna, yeah, there we go. Okay, problem solved. Stage 1. Okay, cool. So there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to just do one more extra thing before we end the stream. Just one more extra thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I need to... Okay, that will be the next stream. We're gonna start rebuilding the HP fort for the enemy. Now, for now, I'm just gonna focus only 1 versus 1. For now, we're gonna do 1 versus 1. This is gonna follow the same the strategy of my digital pad as well, like Digimon, because it's 1v1, and that's about it. We want to make sure that combat 1 versus 1 is working before we move on to multiple characters. But for testing's sake, I want to actually get a few avatars. Okay, so put you guys here, put you guys here. Okay, now this is the correct avatar. Okay, one of the reasons why I'm putting so many apes out is I want to check. Yes, look at that. Detection is not correct, which means we have to put a rotation. Basically, we need to look. But for this is just for fun. Select this guy, put you here. Alright, so if I put here, it will start to attack. Yes, alright, when it starts to attack, that's what I want. Because I need to make sure it only applies damage to only one character. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for it to attack. No attack, which means our multi... Oh no, it's detected over here. And so there we go. Problem number 1. What if it's a multi-target? Because on my end, it does okay. So this is where this script is clashing. Because originally this was used to check down here. Okay, so what I do is I'm gonna just remove it for now because we really don't need this anymore. As long as it's in range, by default it should attack. And then this is where we reset. So yeah, not bothered with those. And then I'm gonna wait for a while. Because I really want this to work as flawlessly as, I won't say as flawlessly, I want this to work by today as best as I can. Alright, cool. So when it attacks, it should attack the correct enemy. Oops, no. Target detected hit. When you hit, dang it. I want to add a check on this script. Okay, so when we got hit, bloop, got hit. Alright, that's the word, got hit. Okay, we want to make sure we got hit on the correct thing. Alright, so do we have any log that says got hit? Okay, maybe not, because I think I don't want to take too much time, but I just want to get this. Okay, there we go. So when it hits, apply damage. There we go. Apply damage. There we go. All right. So first thing is we don't care about this script. It says apply damage to which is here. Hit and apply damage to. All right. So I already have. This is working. This part is working. So I'm just gonna go here, just double check. And it should lead me to this script. Okay, cool. Yes, correct. Next up, apply damage. Now, because we changed our component, so this thing is kind of obsolete in a way. So we want to do is apply damage. And then we get another word out here. So we don't need this anymore because I know it applies. And then what we want to do is we want to get hit and apply damage. Okay, no. Apply damage. So got hit. And then we want to go for this game object name. So in this case, we know who got hit. That's it. And with that, we close, because in theory, technically only one target should get hit, but because there's multiple people stacking here, technically all of them should get hit, right? In a way, common sense says all of them should get hit. Okay, but game sense, only one gets hit. So we're gonna pause this, we're gonna clear. I just want to check one last thing. Right, come on, hit. Are you gonna hit? No. Gonna replay again. Yeah, so far I'm trying to unfortunately I'm adding a few extra stuff, right? It's okay. These are the extra time that I've put into the game that might some extra like minutes are here. 15 minutes, I think plus 15 minutes is all right. Okay, so we got all the, yeah, nice. Now what we want to do is we want to add one more person over here. Okay, so who gets hit? All right, done. Hits everything. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, this object, but it didn't say. Doesn't give me the name. Doesn't give me the name. That's not cool. That's not cool. No, it did not give me a name. Okay, so we're gonna revise this whole thing again. Yep. Unfortunately, we don't have time to do this today, because once we apply get collider, okay, so we need to turn this debug on. We disable the no, we need to turn the debug on, and then we need to turn on game object. Okay, one last try, because I really need to know what this guy is hitting. That's it. Because it should hit a different thing. So I have to go through the whole entire script. So I don't want to take too long of a time. I just want to do one last check before we really end the stream. Okay. Come on, hit. Are you gonna hit? No. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you for today. So for those who are tuning in from what you call this, from Twitch, I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time, every Tuesday and Thursday, only on Twitch. And for those who are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Okay, you know what? I have one more minute left. I want to see what is this guy hitting. Okay, hit. Okay, it says enemy avatar clone. That's correct. So we hit the clone. And then because it didn't apply damage. No, it did apply damage, so got hit. Where is the got hit? Melee detection. Yes. Okay, so got hit, melee detection. And then oh, maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I am dumb. Maybe. Okay, you know what? It is really out of time. So I will see you guys on Thursday. I really want to do it off stream it is.